Good afternoon, I'm Amber Dawson and here are today's headlines. Huddersfield Town will be holding a sleep out tonight to help tackle homelessness. Kidney donations are at their lowest in 8 years in our region, and don't forget to show your mum some love this Sunday as it's Mother's Day. Huddersfield Town Chairman Dean Hoyle will join local volunteers for a big sleep out in the stands at the John Smith Stadium tonight. The stadium will open its doors to fundraisers to heighten the awareness of homeless people in the local community. Everyone taking part is being asked to get sponsorship of at least £100. The event is organised by Huddersfield Mission, a charity for the most vulnerable people in the community. They will also be selling meal vouchers that can be redeemed at the Mission Cafe.
Events like this mean that charities like ourselves are getting vital funding that we need, so we're getting donations and things like that, and that means that we can support more people, which in turn means that they get more of a sort of package, so they'll get put in touch with agencies that can help them with underlying issues. So if they do have mental health issues or they have substance abuse in their lives going on, then we can put them onto more of a track, if that makes sense, to get in towards housing and things like that. So it's helping the people that can help.
Detectives have made a public appeal for information following a knife attack on a busy street in Huddersfield. Officers say the street in the popular bars and pub area were packed with revellers. Our reporter, Majid Mia, has more.
Police are appealing for witnesses and information following a violent knife attack in Huddersfield Town Centre. It happened in the early hours of Sunday morning when a man in his 20s was approached by two men on the junction between John William Street and Kirkgate. One of the men then slashed the victim's face with a large knife, causing serious injuries. He was treated in hospital and given stitches. Detectives say they are looking for an Asian male wearing a hoodie and a white male wearing a green hooded jacket. This is Majid Mia, Hood News.
The campaign group battling to save Huddersfield Royal Infirmary A&E have taken their protest into the town centre this afternoon. Hands Off HRI want more people to sign their petition against a possible closure. The NHS Trust wants A&E to move to Halifax due to staff shortages and to close and replace the 400-bed HRI. An independent panel, which advises the Department of Health, is expected to submit its verdict on the plans this afternoon. Meanwhile, the protesters will be holding a honk for the hospital outside the main entrance at noon tomorrow.
We've had petitions that we've just brought down to the to Parliament and to the Ministry of Health, and there was over 15,000 signatures that we'd collected from these stalls. It's also a way of engaging the community, because in normal news outlets there's a lot of the truth isn't always put out there, so we rely on our own media outlets to share that message.
West Yorkshire has seen a 10% decline in kidney donations. The number of living kidney donations has hit an 8-year low. That's according to NHS Blood and Transplant Unit. There are currently 176 people waiting for a kidney in West Yorkshire, and in the past 5 years, 41 people have died whilst on the transplant list.
Yeah, I'd definitely donate my kidney to a stranger, because I'd want someone to donate it to me if I needed it,
If it came down to it, if it was someone closer or not, then yeah, I would do, yeah.
I would donate my kidney if it was a member of my family, and I might consider it if it was a stranger whom I got to know.
Everybody knows that here in Yorkshire we love a good old Yorkshire pudding. A takeaway has taken it one step further. Slow Cooked has brought the growing craze of Yorkshire pudding wraps to Huddersfield. Claire Woodhead went to see what all the fuss was about.
So as we all know, Yorkshire pudding wraps are on the rise. We've come to Slow Cooked in Huddersfield to find out a little bit more.
There's only so many Indians, Italians and Chinese you can eat, so we were sort of missing this home cooked kind of food. Like yeah, before you get the weight on.
Why do you think it's so popular?
As like idea of it initially was, we just thought we'd stick slow cookers in here and it run itself. We just thought we wouldn't have to do all.
Few staff, few slow cookers,
yeah,
just serving them.
Obviously, it just exploded, and it is what it is now. It's grown a lot. We've had massive interest. I mean, it was just more for. I think when we first saw it, we just thought to feed ourselves.
Yeah.
Just for us somewhere to go hot food.
Oh, it's so nice.
It's that time of year again where you get to celebrate all the great things about your mum. That's right, this Sunday is Mother's Day. So if you haven't brought her a present yet, here's your reminder. Here in Huddersfield, there are loads of things you can do to show your mum how much you love her. From booking a meal at a local restaurant, buying her some posh chocolates, or even just taking her to her favourite spot in town. There are loads of things you can do, even if you don't have much cash.
I'm going to my daughter's and 3 of my 4 daughters will be there and we're having a meal.
Unfortunately in the morning I'm working, just behind you, but then I don't start till 10:30, so we're going to have a little bit of a morning, aren't we? And then just do presents hopefully that my fella should have got me.
I've got 2 children and I'm also a daughter, so me and my children are going to go around to my mum's and she's going to cook us a meal for Mother's Day, and I'm going to buy her a balloon and some nice things.
Struggling Huddersfield Giants, second from the bottom of the league, will take on the Vikings tonight. They face tough opposition as Rick Stone's side aim to make it a 4th defeat in 5 outings. In the team's last 8 meetings, Giants are ahead of the Vikings, winning 5 of the 8 encounters, with Sam Woods signing a deal for 2021. Huddersfield Town will take on Swansea City tomorrow afternoon. Florent Hadejanai is the latest permanent signing. The right-back says he's relieved after 7 months on loan from the German side FC Ingolstadt. The Terriers currently sit 15th place, just 3 places above relegation.
Yes, of course. I'm very, very delighted. I'm very proud. Also, this big moment in my life, in my career. I'm looking forward to this moment. Now I'm a real Terrier.
Huddersfield witnessed 2 seasons in one day yesterday as snowy clouds gave way to spring sunshine in the space of just a few hours. Huddersfield residents woke to an unexpected whiteout from snow that started falling at 5 a.m. It caused major disruption on the roads. Many locals were forced to abandon their cars on the main road, while others were pushed along by onlookers.
Just trying to move a few cars. We've been at it for the last hour or so. We know there's an ambulance down there trying to get through, so everybody's mucking in together to see what we can do and get that ambulance through.
By the afternoon, the weather took a drastic turn when the grey clouds turned to spring sunshine. Temperatures rose to 7 degrees Celsius and melted away the snow, as well as drying up the Huddersfield area. Our weather reporter, Charlotte Foston, has the weather forecast for the next few days.
This afternoon will be dry and bright with some sunshine and cloud developing later on. Into tonight there will be patchy rain and drizzle with more heavier showers in the early morning. Tomorrow it'll be cloudy, wet and windy for most of the day, and on Sunday it'll be misty and foggy with more brightness developing later on.
Thanks, Charlotte. I'll be back with more news later today. Goodbye for now.